And I think we're live again. It sure looks like it. I need to text mom to say that I'm live because she wants to know every time I go live. And there's no easy way to do that except text her directly. Beautiful. We're live again with more Skyrim. I wouldn't say a day off because I streamed for 5 hours yesterday. Playing Ratchet and Clank for Mother's Day. Mom loved it, and it was exhausting, but well worth it. We are back. It's so hard to remember after literally missing one day between playing and not playing what I did. We have some new stuff. We have a new shield. I put together a dragon bone shield or dragon plate shield made out of dragon bones. And although it is not improved, we were able to get our other main pieces improved. And we got them enchanted a little bit. So the shield blocks tons and tons of damage with its enchantment. The Ebon Steel Gauntlets actually help me carry more, which is really helpful. And the breastplate is heavily enchanted with a health upgrade. So it is extra nice. Other than that, we are starting to stack up on a lot of carry capacity, or additional carry capacity. And I think, let me look at my stats. I'm not 100% sure because it's been a little bit, but we should be getting pretty high on heavy armor. Yeah, heavy armor is getting high. Block is actually getting higher than I think I've ever seen it. Smithing's max. Enchanting is the next thing I'm going to get up. We're almost there. We've got 2 more perk points we got to shove into that. But we are on our way back to Aela. So we are here in Whiterun. We just finished off a mission to... what was it? It wasn't Gallows Rock. It was Lost Knife Hideout, where Silverhand were hiding. Now, Silverhand are those... I wouldn't say they're bandits, but they're guys that go around and kill werewolves, which is generally kind of like a good thing, right? Werewolves are generally wild, except the companions are all werewolves. And they're not wild. They're kind of doing good in the world of Skyrim for Whiterun and stuff. But some of us don't want to be werewolves anymore, and I kind of reluctantly am a werewolf, even though I do not really want to.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend?
I sure have.
I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough. Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. I think we've got them on the run.
Beautiful. Oh, we get paid for it? What's our next target?
Rumors of Silver Hand activity. A group of them is holed up in the rift.
In the rift,
Run
huh?
fast, my friend.
Okay. Striking at the hall. We have to assassinate a Silverhand leader. Alright, and they're in the Rift, which isn't too far from Riften. We've been to Riften, back in the Civil War kind of run through. So we don't have too far to go. And they're at Broken Helm Hollow. So let's see, I'm going to go to the Riften Stables because that's outside of Riften. And it's probably the quickest way out there. Oh hey, Mom's here. Only here for a little bit, gotta take my car back to the dealership. Ah, that's disappointing. I'm guessing they haven't fixed the leak and it's still leaking. That's not very good. But I'm glad you're here to watch for however long you can stay. Uh-oh. Man. Well, just the kind of guy I wanted to see. A dragon. Come on here. Man, that was quite a surprise. I'm not like... This actually isn't a bad fight. This is actually a very easy fight for me at this point. Even though I'm weaker with my one-handed skill, not dealing a lot of damage, this guy seems to be taking a good bit of damage. And I mean, if we block everything, like even the fire doesn't do much. Either this guy's a much weaker dragon than he probably is, or we're actually starting to kind of hit that upper limit of sort of snowbally power, where we are unbelievably strong. But there we go, we just filled up a bunch of our inventory with more dragon bones. And we get ourselves another dragon soul. So, we're supposed to be heading down this way. There doesn't seem to be too much along the way, aside from that dragon, of course. Oh, I guess there's a wolf. Sorry, buddy. Picked the wrong guy to get attack. Nope, I told the service guy that I'm probably his least favorite customer. I need to bake them cookies or cinnamon rolls. Well, make sure you bake it to them before you bring it in next time. That way they're more enticed to, get it right this time. Right. Bear's even jumping us. At least trying to. These ruins here. Is there something hidden here?
Now end this.
Oh, there sure is. They're not. Oh my goodness. We obliterated them. I killed the Khajiit here so fast, we instantly cut to the animation of me killing him. Okay, nice, easy, but mostly worthless chest. Let's get back onto the road and keep heading, I guess, south here. We're pretty much here. We don't have too much further to go. Oh, that's an elk. I was worried for a second about what was making that noise, but we're doing fine. We got to get up there. Oop, Mr. Elk, you're not having a good time, are you? Not with that wolf chasing after you.
All right, hand over your valuables.
A thief.
Got you like a fish.
I would rather die.
Never should have come here.
Oh yeah, the shield is so good. It's mostly because I have this really strong enchantment on it to help block more. Yeah, even though I have, what, like 400 health? 440. Yeah, these guys deal meager amounts of damage to me. A blocked hit does 5 at most. Oh my goodness, and we're beating people up with a shield. I love it. It even looks cool. Let's see, yeah, nothing too special to have from there, and I think this is the path we need to go to get up to that cave. It seems like it. Yeah, the shield looks way cooler than, oh, I can't turn around exactly. But yeah, it looks way cooler than, last one I was using. We'll probably find something else that looks even better. Maybe, but we're in no rush to get the perfect loadout yet. We're pretty strong as it is. And we're only gonna get stronger. But we do want to take advantage of or train our blocking as much as we can while we're still using one-handed stuff, which it kind of seems like we just switched to one-handed, but we're gonna level it so fast because of how high level we are. It's actually gonna be relatively short-lived compared to how long we played two-handed. And I do want to upgrade our axe. The ebony axe looks pretty cool, but I do want something better eventually. Let's get these guys. Hey, wake up, sleepyheads! Fight me.
Now ain't this a surprise? Not quite good enough, are you?
So the nice thing about the block enchantment is that normally heavy attacks that would break through our block, they still break through our block, but they still negate that percentage of damage. So that heavy attack only did 50. Yeah, see, just 11 there. Oh, yep, and it does 146 if we let it max out. Okay, just had to back off a little bit. And the leader is finished. Got some unarmored stuff. This elven battle axe, which is kind of nice. Take it. Not much else. Grab us some mushrooms as always. And mine some ore. See, Mom says, I planted one plant in the new flower bed that Ricky Luke finished for me. It looks so nice. I think Dad would like it. What did you plant specifically? Was it just a flower, or did you put like a little bush or something? And let's see. The dungeon's technically not done, but we have our quest done in here. I've already read that book. It's not a book I want to read. Uh-oh. A little spiked ball falls down his little trap. How quaint. So yeah, there's further down in the dungeon this way, and I'm pretty sure it's Falmer. No, it's not. Okay. They just have a secret little area down here with a little mine. This is where they've been catching the werewolves and killing them? I don't know, it looks pretty brutal down there. Torturing them maybe to find out where more are? Didn't even know there were any. Like, that's kind of the weird thing, like, these guys act like Leifnir. Report his death to the family. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we'll do that eventually. It's a miscellaneous quest. It's weird seeing a specifically named guy, and I guess that's important because he was literally a named, or part of a quest. Let's see, where does his family live? Ooh, they live here, okay. We'll get to that in a little bit. We gotta go back to Windhelm first. Or Whiterun first. Back home. So we'll teleport up here and then take a hippity-hoppity route over to Jorveskor. A little bit of mountain climbing, never hurt no one. Unless we're talking about Mount Everest, but that's on you at that point. And then where's Ayla? I think she's down here because Kodlak has kind of figured out what we got going on. That we're specifically going after the Silver Hand, or maybe not.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be... Excellent. Looks like you've really driven them into hiding. Keep this up. We'll wipe them out yet.
Uh-oh. The stream is having a little bit of trouble. It had some trouble there for a little bit. I don't know if it's any worse. It was a few minutes ago. Ah, man.
I'll take my leave then.
Take your leave. Am I?
I've been looking for you.
Oh, have you now?
Yes, youngling. Have a seat.
We gotta sit down and have a talk with an air state
busy
overhead.
of late.
Yeah.
Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you.
Do you, huh?
Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Yes, it was a blessing from Hercene.
That sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you. The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power. They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived. The witches didn't lie, of course, but it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hirsing for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
Sovngarde.
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And
How
now I've
to
found
cure.
the answer. The witch's magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it.
Well, let's go give them a little bit of magic,
They can
huh?
extract their foul powers by force.
Yeah.
I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity. Good.
It shall be done.
Move quickly, and don't leave any. Talos guide you, lad.
All right. And we're totally going to come back and see you and bring the heads back to you. Definitely. Can't wait to see you again when we're done with this, Codlac. We're going to make our companion leader proud. We're going to show him what we're made of by taking out the witches all on our own.
Battle to the Silver Hand.
Yeah, sure have. Didn't I just turn a quest in for you? Let's see. Blood's Honor. Wipe out the Glenmore Witches. So the Glenmore Witches are way over here in the Glenmore Cave. In their little coven. And we have not been there yet. We actually haven't been very close at all to the Glenmore Coven. So we have quite a bit of adventuring to go before we get there. So we're going to head to the Western Watchtower. The place where we'd slain our first dragon. And we'll kind of work our way west from there. This is a route I used to take very, very early on when I used to play my Skyrim playthroughs. And I know it very well. And we might try and detour a little bit off of what I would normally do because we're coming here level 45 and with quite a bit of equipment. I think it's about time we flex our power and try our hand at some giants. Now last time I fought a giant, it was really, really close. It was a tough fight. That was maybe like 10 levels ago. I think with the newer equipment and stuff, even though we're not using two-handed, dealing our heavy damage, I think with a big blocking shield, we got a pretty good chance. And there is also good loot to be had from these guys. Not just this tundra cotton. I got a lot of health. I gotta make sure I block these hits. Especially that one. Yep, make sure I heal. Okay, so two of them's gonna be tough. Oh, especially if they don't get knocked back by the shout. Item has infinite. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm finding out that we're still not ready for them yet. Let me help raise my chances. Okay, we got one. The second one, if I'm smart, I can take. Let's heal again. Oh, come on, Magicka. We can block the big heavies. They don't kill us immediately. And I'm running out of stamina. Oh, but we'll take it there. I think we absorbed the last bit of health with the enchantment, so it was definitely necessary. Look at it. We got dragon bones, fire salts, the toes. Toes are good. They're actually the single best thing you can add to a potion. The giant's toes. I don't know why. Oh, Danger Hearts, Dragon Scales, all sorts of great things. And then there just might be a little chest around here somewhere. It's probably up there by the main spot of the camp. Another little cove. Now this camp didn't have any mammoths, but in some of them that we'll eventually have to worry more about. They do. Now the cheese I don't care about. See the chest? That's not. It's not the exactly the chest I was looking for. There's normally one of the big like end dungeon chests. Strange. And it also looks like we had a little bit of frame drops during that stream. I'm so disappointed that I can't get a smooth stream to run. I've already got the bitrate dropped down to 5,000. I don't know what else I could do to help that thing. It's probably just the internet again. I have such good internet. But, you know, you can't solve all the problems on your end. You can just do your best. But yeah, we're essentially going to follow the edge of this mountain towards the Witch's Coven. And see what we can see. Now, I should probably follow the road, now that we're next to it. For one, we can pick up things like these bugs, you know, good alchemy ingredients. The Lunamoths are extra good. But two, there are little, you know, small encounters, like wolves will come and attack us. And even though it's not much of a fight, we still want, you know, wolf pelts and things. I don't want to go too far off the beaten path. So we got to see an elk way down there. Grab that. And there's a lot of butterflies over here. And torch bugs. So I think we'll stop to take this stuff. Mostly because there's also a strong box down here, apparently. Along with some blood splattering on the ground. Don't know what that's about. If I get attacked from behind by some wolves or a bear or something, then we'll know, but it doesn't look like it. And let's see, there's a little detour over here to a nice little hidden sort of cave area, kind of. There's some elk out here. But I think we're gonna make this one of our detours to hit this little dungeon up. Since we are kind of working out a Whiterun, I do want to hit up, you know, the dungeons around Whiterun. We're going to do it anyway, so might as well do the ones on our way to and from all the companion quest stuff. So let's hit in here to Brittle Shin Pass. Now, Brittle Shin Pass kind of shares the border with the Riften area. Or, sorry, not Riften, the Falkreath area. Which doesn't have its own home. We'll have to like operate. I saw you kind of a bit late there, but still was able to dodge. And then Mr. Skeleton, what are you all doing down here? What kind of necromancer BS has been going on in here? I'm gonna sneak and not doing much sneaking really. I'm going to take everything out of there, because all that's worth it to me. And then, let's get it in here, no problem. And Blizzard. A Master Necromancer. We faced your kind before, and the... Alright. Yielded quite easily there. Let's see, what does he got here? Got some books I don't need, Grand Soul Gems, don't mind if I do. Warrior's Charge, we'll take that. Learns Conjuration. And a dagger with an enchantment that I don't need on it. Won't even waste our time picking that up. Let's see, he's been capturing people to practice his necromancy on, understandable. That's exactly what I expect a necromancer to do. I'm not even worried about blocking skeletons, they're just... not worth the time. This chest has a trap on it. And even with the cacophony of the combat music in the background, I'll focus up and break it down. Is there more loot down here? No, we'll take the mushrooms, of course. Hanging moss is always good too. Oh, I saw too late that one. Traps on the ground. Actually slowed us down a little bit. And that's how short it is. It's just a little jaunt from one side to the other. South Brittleshan Pass. Now, I don't want to continue west here because there's this like lake here, of course. We're actually going to fast travel back up to the top and continue west from there. There's a few more places up on that northern border of the mountains here that I would rather like to hit up. And, oh man, it's pretty dark here, but... Oh. Now this isn't here in normal Skyrim, and I have a sneaking suspicion. Yes. These guys... So if you remember, way super long ago, when I fought some bandits and found sort of a bug pet kind of thing, there was the bandit leader's journal pointed me towards this camp. And actually, I hadn't looked as to where this camp is at all. We actually kind of stumbled on it all on our own, sort of. These guys have some unique armor, and they're beating me up. Not only do these guys have unique armor and weapons, but like they're much more effective in combat than I normally see bandits. There we go. Golden Saint gauntlets, which, I mean, they don't look too bad. Golden War Axe, also not bad. The value's kind of crap. I want to take them because I think maybe I can smelt them down into gold. Notes on the blacksmith. Bandit Leader Journal, okay. Golden arrows, golden bow. Why is everything gold? Red kelp gas bladder. This is such a weird set of stuff. We'll stop and get the iron ore, I suppose. Tab out. Or I was trying to tab out while we did this. There we go. So far, I think the stream has been smooth so far, at least since the last time I checked. Golden Mason gauntlets. We're kind of filling up on all this crap from these guys. And there's another little guy dude here that we want to let out. I wonder if I can only have one pet at a time, or if I can just have 30,000 of them in the same house. Hello, another bug. The bandits must have caged you too. Do you want to come with me? I can just leave you here. Maybe you should follow me. Still, I wouldn't mind keep you as a pet. What do you say? Let's see. Alright, let's go. Teleport pet. Wait for me at home. At the Proud Spire banner. Okay, for now we're gonna send them all to Solitude. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with pets at all. It's a very strange thing I'm not used to playing. Oh, there's the bandit key, and we're overweight, of course. Luckily I have prepared for this, and I have some nice fancy dancy things to increase our carry weight. And it's pretty dark, so not only are we overweight, but I also should take a trip back to Whiterun. So let's head there, cut down on all this crap, and then sleep at least long enough to get us today so we can see things a bit better. Let's see, just a little bit of, you know, blacksmith and stuff. Just to clean up. Oh, we're overweight from that. Wow. This should slow us down. Let's see, we got Corundamore, we got ebony stuff, ebony mace, Rogue Imperial bracers, and some steel. But we can't smelt down that gold stuff. Huh. Very strange. It does take a gold ingot to improve. Very, very strange. Okay, well, we'll end up selling it tomorrow morning. Just to get rid of it. But let's head on home. Ah, Lydia's here walking around. I did my best to try locking her in her room, but of course it's not consistent. Let's see, we'll store all the stuff in here. We got a bunch of dragon bones, which is probably the main weight that we've been carrying. And it's noticeable amounts. Aside from the armor, of course, but let's 5 hours. It's not a lot of sleep, but the store should be open. Let's get on. Actually, we're here, and I know I didn't pick a lot, but let's put it away anyway. All our ingredients. We did get some that weighed a little bit, so yeah, that's a decent amount we dumped off.
I am your sword.
I think it was near 50 pounds. Now I gotta remember to make sure. Yeah. Honor to me. Put our better enchantments on, since we don't need to carry weight anymore. And then
pieces out. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Miss Avanishi, I don't need to buy anything from you. I should buy stuff from you. Let's see, armor-wise. Let's do weapons first, just to get them all out of the way. Golden arrows, I don't need. This elven crap, gold crap. Oh, you have nothing. Okay, well, I guess we are buying all your ingredients because you don't have money otherwise. Good. Now she's got 5K to buy all this crap. I don't need these steel arrows either. We're just gonna keep these ebony on us. So one of the things I did do is for situations like this where, say I don't have enough money, like I bought all her stuff, and even though I have like 20K on me, of course, like I do want to like sell her stuff, you know, and not actually, you know, give her money essentially. Since we got the perk where we can sell anything, I think it's called merchants. We can sell anything to any merchant. I ended up making a bunch of these damage magic regen potions. That way, if we're ever like at somewhere and we need to just spend money, or sell stuff to her to get our money back or something, I've got a bunch of these, 16,000 worth, which is not that much when you come to think of it. But we can get all our money and then some. So we did make a profit off this total trade, and we can continue on our way. Disappointedly, that bandit camp didn't have a fast travel point, so we're going to be doing a little bit of backtracking. But it's daytime now, so thank goodness we can see. I mean, luckily the bandit camp is right there, so we didn't really lose much, if any, time. Well, let's continue on our way. Now, there is another little cave coming up here on the left. Oh, I see ya. Don't think I don't see invisible. Yeah, you stink butt. Stinky cat, I can smell you a mile away. Get out of here, assassin. Your goofy get up, come on. No from Dark Brotherhood assassin. What does it say? Who wants to assassinate me? Actually, wait, notes on the blacksmith. Oh, find someone's notes on smithing gold and dark equipment. Ah. I need to read this too. And then last but not least, the actual bandit note. As instructed, you are to eliminate Salty by any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed for somebody who wants his poor food dead. We've already received payment. Failure is not an option. Well, some bad news, Astrid. Failure was the most likely outcome. Should I detour and go all the way to that giant camp now? Oh, I should probably fight this dude first. Okay, Mr. Cat. It's dinner time. Here's your axe. Glad you enjoyed your meal. Oh, blue butterflies. Let's not skip those. Butterfly. And the cave on the left. If we pick some more cotton here. It's not quite the same as Brittlesham Pass. There's a little, yeah, there's a little grotto in here. Why is it called the Bloated Man's Grotto? I'm not sure exactly. But it's also relatively short and nice to run through really quick. It's one of these little Spriggan places, but it's got a few more dudes. Got some bears mostly. And we're gonna run it against some Spriggans eventually through here, but let's handle the wildlife first before we get to the nature spirits. Okay, one-handed 62, starting to get up there. Ooh, you could fish here. Oh no, that's not a fishing spot. Why can't you fish here? I looked here and I'm like, this would be a perfect fishing spot. When I saw the bucket, I thought, of course it's a fishing spot because it's a perfect fishing spot. But no, there's no fish to be had here. And we're going to have to take it out on the hide of these bears. That's what you get for not having fish in your pond. There's a decent bit of ingredients through here as well. Oh. Especially when we got these big guys. Spriggan Earth Leather. I think this is the highest tier Spriggans can get. Tier 3. The Spriggan being the lowest tier, and then the Matron being the second tier. Earth Mother, I think, is the third and final, as far as I know. Something else is like right here aggroed against me, but it's not. There's nothing here. Is it in the wall or something? Maybe. Oh, it's that bear. The bear was above us. Oh, let me search you before we fall down. No. I gotta walk back up here again. Wasting me 3 seconds of climbing. You go back to catching butterflies and picking weeds off the wall. Beautiful. And here we are, technically the end of the dungeon, kinda. We'll probably be back here at some point. Steel Sword of Dismay, not even worth taking. Welkid Stone, complete restores magic. I have no idea what these. Ooh, Bolar's Oathblade and Bolar's Writ. I wonder who wrote that. Wrote that writ. The Oathblade. I know it's a legendary thing, but it's not that great. It only does 25 points of stamina damage. It's not bad. Just a goofy katana looking sword. And it makes creatures and people flee up to a certain level. It's not good as far as that's concerned, not for my current level, but I mean, it's a pretty good, quick and easy early game weapon. Mr. Wolf, out of your league again, are we? And I can just smell an ambush here. I'll make sure we get all this moss. Yep. I could smell it coming a mile away, and then you, Mr. Half Invisible. Can't stand up to the might of the polygon. Yeah, just a big loop around in this little grotto. Go up there, get the main loot, and then I mean, you can go back the way you came, but you know, we want the experience from all these fights, and you know, butterflies from all these fights. Actually, I saw something that I forgot before, but I can literally use Foos and knock them down to the ground. Any damage to those like little flying creatures like butterflies will kill them. They're actually creatures and entities that, if they take 1 point of damage, which the Force Shout does do 1 bit of damage. Oh, Mr. Spriggan. That's why we brought the axe, baby. Chop him down like a pine tree. now, what else do we got going for us? We're getting close to wrapping all the way back around. Oh, never mind. We are actually wrapped all the way back around. Thank goodness. And we will leave, never to return again. Especially not for some weird other werewolf quest that is completely unrelated to the companions. Of course not. Never would. So we'll do a little bit of parkour just to get around here to the road in the direction we want to go a bit quicker. I'm gonna. I kind of want to see what that fighting is. I see the damage numbers way off in the distance over here. I guess it's just mud crabs or something. Let me come back for the butterflies. There we go. And then we'll keep following the road. Now they got a nice big fort up there, which is not part of the Civil War storyline because it was from the beginning a Imperial controlled fort. If you play the other side, you have to either take opposite of forts, playing either side, of course. I see that cat over there. Chasing bunny rabbits, I bet. Oh, the fox you're chasing, huh? Biting off a bit more than we can chew, I see. And then, so we can go directly south from here and then cut over. Or we keep going west and then cut back down again. There are two different routes. Now, you've got different stuff to hit up along the way. I think we'll go south here. So I pick more and more butterflies. Come on. I can catch you. Don't make me shout at you. Boost! Actually, I'm going to shout at these guys anyway. Yeah, take that. Oh, goodness. It actually, when you shout at a butterfly, the two wings that you pick off them is the ingredient that you get. It actually separates both of them and they both fall separately to pick up. Nice little touch. I hope my air conditioner not coming through on the mic. It shouldn't. And it generally doesn't. I just constantly worry about that happening. Oh, snowberries. In this atmosphere? And it's so warm. It's like summer. I was worried for a second. We saw guys walk in front of us, but I recognize the uniform. These are Vigilants of Stendar.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
Yeah, you tell them. Screw them, Daedra. Now we've come across, or are about to come across, the little cave over here for us to explore. Catch me some butterflies along the way, some thistle, more butterflies, moss, mother cave.
A lot of blood.
What's a lot of blood?
You! Over here, please, I need help. Thank
What's wrong,
you,
Valdir?
stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here.
That's a lot of blood. What are you doing out
Dragged
here?
a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts.
Yeah?
We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down
those
before we
bums.
even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or two of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
I may know a
Please
spell
hurry.
that works. Let's see, in the restoration tree. This one's conjuration. That's restoration, okay.
Much better.
Oh,
Thanks, friend.
you barely needed any
Couldn't
help.
have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
Listen, if like 40 health was if 40 health was enough to heal you from being unable to walk to full health again, then I think I'll
really
do it.
risk your life for a stranger's honor? I don't even know what to say. Thank you, my friend. I'll wait here.
Yeah, you better. These Spriggans are probably my level, and be a bit difficult to handle if you're not careful. Especially at whatever his level is, just the lowly hunter. Let's see, there's the one guy's body, there's the bear they killed. And there's the Spriggans. Cut him down to the ground to get out of the rain. This is the wrong way. Ooh, more bears. More bodies. I'll take that lockpick off of you. I'm sure I'll have more need of it than you, seeing as you're a corpse. The bears, I'm practically not even worried about them. These guys, yeah, not much of a worry either. We brought an axe for a reason, because an axe is a good weapon. Is there something in the water? I vaguely remember there being something in the water. There's an Elven Greatsword and a Winterhold Battle Mage Shield. We'll take the Battle Mage Shield, and the Greatsword would be nice, but it's really heavy. We don't need it. It's just money at this point. Exactly where you were going to kick out. Sometimes you can just kind of tell, like, which trees are overexposed and they're going to walk out of. Beautiful. We got all three of them, and there's a little bit of gold for us to take as our prize. I think there's a chest back there to the right as well. We're going to hit up. Oh, what's going on? Mining again. I didn't hit a single button, but we went there to mine thing again. Oh, it's over here. Let's see. Garnet. Something we don't need. More Weckland stone. That's the second one we've seen. Some reinforced boots. I think that's... Yeah, I think it's ebony. We don't need it. We're kind of past the point of starting to carry unnecessary equipment out of dungeons. Even some of the enchanted stuff that's worth money. Like, we're stacked so good on money right now. We'll still need more eventually for all the homes and stuff we're gonna buy. But I mean, for where we're at,
It's done then. Justice, if you can call it that.
yeah.
Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together.
Valdir's lucky dagger.
I'll give them a proper burial, then head back.
Beautiful.
Come find
I'm
me
gonna go
if
pick
you're
some flowers and all sorts of things. Butterflies. And there's one in here. Maybe not. Yeah, there I didn't hit him. Come here, butterfly. And then we've got a little house up over here. Or at least on the little compass it looks like a house. What would it truly be? Who knows? Well, it looks like a house. I mean, aside from the crap job. The Hunter's Rest. Yeah, aside from holes in the ceiling. That's a weird way to mount a bow on the wall. Well, rest. We had 4 hours at home. That was like 2 or 3 days ago, so we're fine to go. We need to head west. Almost directly west, actually. We have a pretty close point of interest. There's a tower up here. I think we might as well make that little detour as well. I mean, we're gonna have to do it eventually. Might as well do it while we're here. It's not too long at all. Yeah, by Eastmere. Pretty sure I'm Eastmere, kind of. Oh, All these gems, don't mind if I do. A tiny bit of gold. Yeah, hey, I'm stealing from you guys. You bandit. Come on. You guys can fight better than that. Oh, he got past the shield. I commend you.
You won't leave here alone.
I have some bad news, buddy. You're wrong. Wow, they didn't have much at all. Why can't I? That book was being weird. I couldn't look at it for some weird reason to pick it up, but we got it. Yeah, not too much of a time waste. We didn't get much out of it, but not a big deal. Let's head back over here because there's a little path that goes this way as we head west. Oh man, our stream has had a bad time. You know, I think we're gonna call it right here. The stream's not doing too great. It's probably just a random thing for today. It'll probably be better tomorrow. And we'll try and make our way to the Coven then. So thank you for putting up with whatever goofiness has been going on the stream. We'll have to come back tomorrow and try and get this little witch coven thing dealt with, but